it's been more than 8 decades since Kong has been unleashed. And for some reason, he's still super cool. How does that come?
I don't know if I'd describe him as super cool. He's super cool to me, but I think the reason he's been around for 8 decades is because you and I sitting here right now, everybody in this room, everyone in a classroom, on a subway, at work, whatever, we all are sort of bound by a very, I think, human feeling of feeling like we are misunderstood.
I've always loved the great apes. I wanted a chimpanzee when I was a kid.
You did?
Yeah, I was convinced I was going to get one too, and then of course, now you see the stories about what happens when chimpanzees get strong enough to have opinions.
So made the right decision back then.
You know, I think that he's just this enigma that we keep wanting to return back to because he reminds us of ourselves, of the part of us that wants to control and dominate, and then the other part of us that wants to create more peace and unify.
You know, everybody's got this thing about gorillas and being big and dangerous and whatever, and then you take a huge, giant gorilla, it creates more fear. But, there's also the soft-hearted side of him that we've seen with Fay Ray or some other beautiful woman in his hand, and they see the love in his eyes, and they go, oh, he's so sweet. So there's that, and then guys always have the, can I conquer him, can I get away from him, so we continue the fantasy.
I think Kong has been such a powerful representation of that. So, yeah, he's a super cool guy, but he's a super cool guy who's misunderstood.
I think, back in 1933, cinema itself was a very young art form. It was, and so for audiences to see a huge creature on the silver screen was so exciting because the silver screen itself was new. And I think he's lasted this long because he represents something about the natural world that is wild and terrifying and noble that we as human beings don't fully understand. And we need that. We need mystery because we share this planet with so much, such a variety of life. And I think it's good for us to feel like we're not the only people on Earth, or not the only creatures anyway.